Big Fish event?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. Yeah, so it's run by Brian Tosh. Tosh is a Marine officer, Navy Cross recipient, all around great dude. He created the Big Fish Foundation. It's basically to help with mental and physical wellness for veterans. Basically trying to prevent this suicide rates and just help with getting veterans back on track, right? Kind of finding them, showing them that there's highs and lows of when you get out, when you transition out of the military, and a lot of our veterans they lose their sense of purpose, and they start to, or they have PTSD or whatever other type of mental issue, and their cause is really great. It's just trying to help those service men and women to find a purpose again, and not to make decisions in lows or highs, right? Like, we'll get into these very, very low states, and then people make these big decisions, right? And go check that out, Big Fish Foundation. Brian Shantosh, check him out, stud animal, doing phenomenal things for the veteran community. Yeah. So, dude, these logs, bro. Oh my gosh, and like the first few hours, I was being like I'm really tough. I'll carry the log all the way up the hill. Dude, I was like, every one of them, I was like looking at my, and one of the veterans was a former SEAL too, and so he was a stud, but like I grabbed the log and I carried the entire way up the hill until we got to the flat ground, and I was like, I shouldn't have been doing that. Oh, dude, my legs were trashed at the end. Trashed. Dude, some of these logs too, man. Some of the logs were weighing 125, 130 pounds. It was not, there were some little logs too, don't get me wrong. I don't know how many we got. I'm trying to think. So I was doing 3 loops basically every hour and a half for a while, and then there was a couple I did 2 laps on. And there might even been 1 lap where I did 1. And I was like, that's good. But most of the people were doing 3 to 4 laps every time. One group got 5 laps in. It was actually really impressive, but I don't know if it was worth it. But it was interesting, man. It was fun.
Those new shirts?
Well, so they're not really new, but we made them for Cody Pons. And so he's Pittsburgh Pirates. And so, but yeah, these are on the website. Get them. Me and Dom actually did the legless rope climb thruster workout. I was actually impressed. Dude, I got like 5:30.
Which one was that?
The one from West Coast, the thruster legless. So I had the record from the games at like 6:09, because that was the first, when that workout came out in 2013, that was the first year they'd ever introduced legless rope climbs. And I kind of knew I was going to do well at that year. I didn't know if I was going to win it, but I figured I'd do well. So I had the record, and to be honest, I was like, I don't know, I think I'd go faster now. And so me and Dom did it the other day, and I went like 5:30.
Nice.
I was like, okay, that's cool. My cardio is definitely, like, for my boxing cardio is getting better. Like yesterday, I went 6 3-minute rounds on the mitt, and then about 30 minutes later, I did 6 3-minute sparring, like full, like live sparring rounds. And I actually felt pretty good conditioning wise. I got beat up in the sparring, but I was also going with my coach. So it was like, I'm glad he could beat me. I'm glad, it's coming along, feeling better, feeling more comfortable, feeling a little more balanced on my feet. My movement is feeling better. It's not good. That's not what don't misinterpret what I'm trying to say. I definitely don't feel I'm good, but it's better. It's better than it was. I think that's one of the toughest things, is feeling balanced when you're throwing punches, because and you're trying to guard, right? And so because you're in this like split stance, and you're trying to move your feet and always be ready to throw, and always being ready to throw and catch. And so it's like being balanced is key, and it's huge. It's difficult. It's not as easy as it sounds. Like, everyone watches boxing and you look at it, and I'm definitely the same where I looked at boxing before and I was like, this doesn't look hard. They're just, you know, man, it's so impressive what these guys do. How fast they are, how fast the reactions are, and how hard they hit, and how many punches they absorb, man. It's crazy. Getting closer every day. Every day is getting closer. Yeah, it's good.
It just started with you jabbing at Castro.
Right, man. Me and Castro smarting off to each other. It's awesome. Who would have thought? All right. What to do? What to do? So, 5K Bike Erg, every 2:30, you're gonna do a 50-foot lunge with holding 50-pound dumbbells with a suitcase carry and 15 toes to bar. So, start the clock, start with this, get on, bike as far as you can until the clock hits 2:30. At 2:30, you'll hop back off, do 50-foot lunge, 15 toes to bar. Hop back on until 5 minutes. So, same thing, right? Get as far as you can on the bike, in the 5K bike, and then you'll do that until you bike 5K. It'll be fun. We've done a lot of these before. We actually, these are some gut checks we did a couple years ago, and so I just adjusted this. The first time I think it was just lunging, so I'm gonna add some toes to bar to this today. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be about 20-ish minutes-ish. Guessing, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Could be way off, could be 10 hours. Those feel good.
You can loop that.
Fucking loop it, baby. All right, so we got the workout, right? Cool.
There it is.
There it is. Yes, here you got it. Just gonna try to find a good pace on the bike. I don't want to blow up too quick. Try to move through the lunges at a good pace, and then, you know, stay unbroken on the toes of the bar. 15 might be a bit ambitious, but yeah. So hopefully, what I'm gonna assume is it's gonna take that lunge is gonna take 45 seconds. 15 toes to bar. Gosh damn, that section, that gave me a lot of time, huh? Yeah. So this will probably be like 700 meters each time through is what I'm kind of thinking. So it'll probably take a little bit of time. And that'll be if I push, like find a good pace. All right, here we go. It was a rush on the bike. The toes of the bar only came off once, I think, maybe twice. The lunges weren't terrible, but they definitely hurt. I was getting like 700 meters at first, and then I went to 600 for a few rounds, and it was like 400s, between 4 and 5. It's 9 rounds out of the whole workout, basically. Whew, it was good. Really good. It was a good push. The toes bar definitely started to hurt. 230 was a good number. Threes
You could do it at 3s, it would just be less rounds. You know, you get a little farther on the bike. You can set the transitions up a little bit better, a little bit closer if you are in a gym, or I could have went outside, but I decided to be in the shade because I'm weak. And yeah, it was good though. It was a really fun workout. I liked it. It was a push. At 4 kilometers is when I really started to feel it, which I thought I would be like, I only got a K left. Let's go, push. But that was actually when my heart rate was really elevated. So it was hard to get to, for me, I kept lagging there to get to the kettlebells, and if I could have been over there a little quicker, I could have been done probably maybe in 8 rounds, but I would have had to really push the bike, and the bike was getting my heart rate up. So yeah, super fun workout. Really like that. Just hold yourself, it's an easy way to hold yourself accountable, right? You only have so much time to do the work that you have a goal towards, right? The lunge and the toes to bar are just arbitrary work, so it's fun, but it's a great leg pump off the bike. Now let's go see if you can lunge fast. Toes to bar is definitely a quad. You can start to feel your quads in there, your grip from holding the kettlebells into the toes to bar. I really liked it. That was a really fun workout. But yeah, it's, like I said, it was a good way to hold yourself accountable on the bike, right? Like, I can't push this, I can't slow down too much on this, or it's just gonna extend my workout and make me do the arbitrary work more. So push here, heart rate gets up a little bit, you know, find that line where you can maintain not taking too big of breaks to get to your lunge and your toes to bar. Fun workout. Hope you guys liked that, enjoyed it. Sorry we missed a week. Chad and I both have been traveling, so we ran out of films, and don't worry, we'll try not to do that again, but it happens. So, all right, well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, do the thing, and as always, don't forget to pay the man.